What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Hope everyone's doing good. I got you guys here in the garage, aka the dungeon. So yeah, just wanted to say thank you guys. We are at 700 subscribers, probably 701, I believe 701. So give yourself a pat on the back for helping this channel grow. Thanks a lot to all the viewers, and special shout out to all the subscribers, the new subscribers. Just definitely appreciate all your support, all your kind words, all your suggestions, all your advice, and your friendship. I've made friends with lots of people on here now, and I definitely miss when I'm not talking truck stuff with you guys, and constantly thinking about the channel and thinking about you guys too as well. So with that being said, we do got a couple of new mods. As you guys know, I was up at the dealership a few days ago, and I was supposed to get 2 mods done. I was gonna get 2 mods installed, and we'll just jump into the one that I didn't get installed. So the one that I didn't get installed was the, try to walk over here without giving it away. I didn't get the pop lock. I didn't get the automatic tailgate lock. The reason is because on one of my Toyota forums on my Facebook, Pacific Northwest Toyota Tacoma group. So if you got Facebook, we have a Pacific Northwest group. Not on there too much at all, hardly, but I do go on there and check out people's stuff all the time. I just don't post a lot of stuff because I post enough stuff with Facebook, and not with Facebook, but with Instagram and YouTube with this, of course. But anyway, so I didn't get that because one of the guys on that, the reason why I'm bringing that up anyway is because one of the guys on that page said he had installed his own lock, you know, the factory OEM, and it only took him an hour to do. And he had his little 2-year-old son like helping him. So kind of, you know, distracting him the whole time, you know, or maybe he was actually helping him. But yeah, he said he did it in about an hour. And the technicians over at the dealership said it was going to take longer than that, like a couple hours, you know. And, you know, it was a bunch of wiring and had to be done, and they had to do this, this, and that. And I wasn't willing to pay for no 2 hours, over 2 hours to get the part installed. I think the part alone was already like 138 bucks online or something like that, that you can purchase from them on discount. So as I've told you guys before, make sure you guys, if you guys are looking to get OEM parts, always check at your dealership's online parts store, because they're usually running a discount on there. So always do that. I always go to Gladstone. Shout out to those guys. As usual, right? The plug. But yeah. So yeah, I said, you know, maybe next time when I come in, if we could work out something, you know. Now, sometimes with a lot of these guys, I don't know how your dealership works, but if you kind of negotiate, I mean, I don't really know if there's really a negotiation of how long someone's going to take, you know. But anyway, I'm not willing to pay that price, you know. So sometimes they're willing to give you a deal on getting something installed. So I do still plan on getting that TRD exhaust installed. But anyway, so only got 1 mod from them, but I did pick up another mod, a really simple one that I've been wanting one for a while, and it's pretty good. But we'll just jump into the first one. So who can guess? You guys have already had your time to guess which one I got. So I'll just show you. So I got you guys here in the dungeon. Like I said, I got you in the garage, and I'll just go over here and do it. So check it out. You see it. I think it's a really nice touch. Actually, I'm gonna try to, it's the LED bed lights, the factory OEM bed lights. Sorry, as we're bouncing around, I'm gonna turn off this light and see. So look, oh. Sorry, you guys had you in the dark, but see, it's completely dark back here. And I just think it looks awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the door, and it'll actually take us into our second mod, which is actually inside too. So when you leave the door open, it just stays on too. I think they're really bright. Same lighting with this. They look even brighter than those lights up there. I definitely think it's worth it. And we'll kind of go in here to the second mod. So I finally got rid of that chrome piece. I got the blacked out. This thing took like 2 weeks to get here from Amazon. It wasn't on one of the things Prime, so it comes the next day. I waited like 2 weeks to get this, but I definitely think it's a nice touch to get rid of that chrome beacon, the big beacon of light, as what is his name? Rob Motive. But let me turn the lights back on for you guys. Turn off the lights and light a candle. But yeah, look how bright that is. I think they just look awesome. I'll go around here to the other side so you guys just don't see one side. But they obviously come on both sides. And you guys know me, I was like, man, I forgot to get the original pieces. Not that I'm gonna be taking these out anytime soon or at all, probably. They'll never go out. But I think this is definitely nice. It would be nicer too, like if you had a nice, you know, low profile, as I've mentioned. If I ever did decide to get a bed cover, it's gonna be low profile. I know Backflip makes a really, really nice low profile one that's just right here flush, you know, almost lower than the bed, but it's really flush. And I can't think of the other, it's another one that's a little bit cheaper than the Backflip, but it's a well-known brand. Can't think of the brand off top right now. But anyway, I'll go over here and show you guys this one. So I think it's a nice touch to add. I mean, lights, right? Who doesn't love lights? Like, people love putting lights on, whether you put your Raptor style. I want to do the Raptor style ones. I think spacing is definitely key when you do the Raptor style grill lighting. And then just making sure they get installed properly. You know, I don't want a bunch of wires going everywhere and they get hooked up right, you know, and get the right color. And deciding if I want to do, I'd probably do white. I don't think I want to do amber because I'm not going with that kind of, that look with the whole amber thing. But we'll go into this. I pushed the horn a lot putting this thing on, and it pretty much covers up all the chrome. Like, if you just looked hard enough, you could see a little bit of chrome, but I think that looks a lot better than that chrome. It's one thing that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I think that's probably the only thing that I will bother blacking out in here. I like to get some screen protectors, probably for the screen up there, maybe for down there by the shifter. I don't really be scratching around down there a lot. And maybe one up here, you could do the film protection or the screen protector stuff up there inside the dash. But I definitely like that. Definitely think this mod is worth grabbing. Unless you like that big chrome shiny Tacoma thing. I just don't really, I'm not a fan of it. I'm just not a fan of their Toyota symbol in general, to be honest. I prefer the heritage style. Toyota spelled out. That's just me personally. Yeah, I'm just not too much of a fan of the logo. So yeah, you know, I think it's cool. Definitely worth checking out. So like I said, your lights just stay on as long as your door's open. You know, I think it's really cool for the tailgate. Now, the tailgate lock, the reason why I didn't bother is because, I mean, the only reason why I really wanted it, I mean, it's cool. It's one more button. It's kind of like with the lights, you know, it's one more thing. It's an automatic lock. So when you lock it, you know, your tailgate's locked. I think it's worth having because sometimes I'll be back here, you know, and I'll let the bed down for whatever reason and I'll forget to lock it. And apparently, you know, people are stealing tailgates from time to time. You know, what are your chances of somebody stealing it? Who knows? But you definitely want to keep it locked. And sometimes I don't. So let's just check and see if it's locked right now. Who thinks this thing is locked? I'll say it's probably not. Scratching up my truck. Look, just to let you guys see, it's not locked. But it's inside my garage. So it's nice when you lock your truck, that thing locks. So I probably will get it, like I said. So yeah, these lights, they weren't very expensive at all. I think they were like around 60 some bucks, like that. And I had the dealer install them. It was like a 30-minute install. So they charged me like, you know, less than about 30 minutes to install them. It was pretty, seemed pretty simple. It was almost like a plug and play, I think, but they had to do some other stuff. I got the instructions for it. See, the light turned off. But yeah, I just said, oh, let's go ahead and have them do it and just had them throw it in because, you know, they were doing my alignment, you know, so I was like, well, go ahead. That's a different video about the alignment, but the truck is fully aligned now and I'm pretty happy with it. Happy with the truck. You know, I'm happy with the ride. So with all that being said, those other mods, there's so many things you can do to this truck. It's just endless amounts of mods you can do to this truck. That's another video as well. I mean, but I highly recommend these bed lights. Again, I'll turn them on one more time for you guys. Reach and grab my keys. So they don't come on when you lock the vehicle, but they come on when you unlock it. So it's a good safety feature too if you want more light, if you're out at nighttime and, you know, it's just more light so you can see. And you can also leave these on So you can just go in here and you can see right here, you can turn this on. So go ahead and unlock the vehicle. And you see they're still on because we have these on. So you can leave these on. I'm not sure if it's legal to ride with these lights on. I think you can, as long as they're not like a bunch of different colors. So you could leave these lights on and drive, I guess, if you wanted to. Some people do that, I've seen. But yeah, so we'll go in here and we'll put that light back on the middle. So that's my traction control there. There's my 360 view, so my multi-terrain monitor. There's your outlet back there. There's your auto headlights, so your auto high beams, and then here's your bed lighting back there. So I think that's pretty cool. I think they're nice and bright. I definitely like them. Sorry for having my finger in there. But yeah, shout out to you guys. Hope everything is well with you guys. Won't keep you long. I got you here in the dungeon, so hopefully I'll be able to take this thing out this Sunday and go for another little bit longer ride. And yeah, I was just driving around, test driving it. Like I said, getting out of my head and just trying to see how the truck drives. I think it's driving pretty good now. So I already have a video on that. But you guys have a great weekend, and until the next mod, God bless. You guys stay safe, and thanks again for you guys helping out the channel. We're growing. We're at 700 subscribers, so let's get to 1,000. We got 300 more to go. Actually 299. So with that being said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you'll be notified. Hopefully my next mod up will be that exhaust. If we're gonna keep building this thing, I think the exhaust is the next thing I want to do. So with that being said, you guys have a great day and God bless. Have a good weekend. Peace.